You should just hold him out. He's just floating. He's just, hi. He's just floating puppy. We have some sort of black magic going on here right now. All right. Let's see here. So what time is it now? Hey, we have 1 minute before we start diving into this cocktail, which I'm super excited about. We have 2 of them for you today in a liqueur, an herbal liqueur that I'd never heard of before. And my brother surprised it with me for my birthday, and I was super, super stoked to kind of dive into this. And we've been playing around with it a bunch. What would you say, honey, over this last 4 or 5 days? Well, basically since last Sunday. Last Sunday, we've been playing around with it, and I actually learned how to pronounce it correctly. Oh, hell, I really butchered that.
Thank you. Thanks to Natalia.
Thank you, Natalia, over in Russia. Really getting me straight on that. So it is 3:30. It is happy hour. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I started happy hour like this morning. So it's been like happy hour for the last... Cheers.
Cheers.
It's been happy hour for like 4 hours so far in our household. So awesome. Well, hey, you know what? You get your stuff done early. Well, you can't drink. Can't cheers without drinking. That's
correct.
Can't do that. Get all that stuff done early. Hopefully you guys did too. And now you can enjoy a beautiful couple cocktails with us today. So we showed this to you last time. And this is the herbal liqueur that my brother gave me for my birthday, and never heard of it. We love cocktails in our house, obviously. So it was really cool to kind of experiment and play with this. And the way that you pronounce it is Becherovka. Becherovka, okay? Absolutely. I butchered that over and over and over again. And fortunately, Dana's girlfriend over in Russia, she corrected me on it and got me on the straight path with that. So we're going to do some awesome stuff here. We actually went to the Becherovka website, and we pulled off, we were playing around with it, and we found that a few recipes from the website were very similar to things that we had been playing with at home. And so is it going to be in the comments, or?
Yeah, it'll be underneath.
It'll be, okay, it'll be in the.
Yeah, in the comments that or right underneath in the description, the recipes.
Okay, so there's a few things that we changed because some of the stuff we didn't have in our house, and obviously during the quarantine and everything's like that, sometimes these things can be a little bit more difficult to get to, especially if you don't have like a large liquor store near you, like a Total Wine or Vermouth or something like that. So we switched out a few things, but other than that, you'll be able to recreate these for the most part, and be able to, if you do have a good selection near you of stuff you can get, you should be able to recreate the make the ones actually from the Becherovka website. Now, great question, Liz. All right, Alyssa asks, can you describe the smell and flavor?
You can pour a little.
Usually, I would tell you probably a semi-inappropriate response to this, but I will go ahead and smell and tell you the flavor, to the best of my ability. Okay. Ooh. Hi, Bruce. Bruce is just floating around the house today, as you can see. Ta-da! Hi. So, the flavors, the aromas. Gosh, it's very herbally. So I would say that Bruce, you have a fan. Look, yay, Bruce. How would you? I would say it's, if you like rosemary, thyme.
It's bright.
It's super bright. And one of the things we're going to be using today is cloves. That's another one that it really stands out in this. Things like lavender, very bright herbal flavors and aromas are very much what you're getting from this, okay? A little hint of mint, and we have 2 floating puppies. That's the best part of my day. Don't tell Dana that. I'm just kidding. She knows it. All right. What else would you say? I almost want to say like red vine licorice. Not like the black licorice like absinthe, but like red vine licorice. Now, a little bit of cinnamon. But when you try it, when you taste it, you get a little bit of heat. It's kind of funny. It reminds me a little bit, but less syrupy, as like, I don't want to say Fireball, but it's got that like you feel it in your back of your throat, but you feel it in your sinuses. It's got like this cinnamon kind of hit to it.
But in a nice way.
But in a nice way. So you know how like Fireball is really syrupy? It's got a lot of glycol in it. This doesn't, have that or seem to have that. So, I mean, realistically, I could have this on its own, being honest with you. Something like this, when I'm smoking a cigar, would go beautiful. That'd be perfect with it. Go ahead and try that. Tell me your thoughts, baby.
So like on the nose, it kind of has like a little bit of a floral, but not overly floral, right? Kind of like a little bit floral and a hint of citrus. But then tasting it, I almost think of like fall-ish. That cinnamon is pretty.
Think of the fall, okay.
Right, I think of a little bit of a fall. It does have a little bit of a cinnamon, maybe a little bit of a nutmeg, a little bit of cloves. I'm excited to try it with the cloves.
Lots of herbs going on.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, and I don't even know what a bottle like this costs, but it's worth having in the arsenal.
Yeah.
In the liquor cabinet for just random things. One thing that I thought of that we had not done yet is a London fog with this. We had not done a London fog with this, and I love those very much. So I'm gonna try one of those. I know it's gonna be bomb, just based off of the tea, the cream and everything like that going on. This will be a hit with it. I'm positive.
We did sub it into in our testing. We did sub it into a little bit with a mojito, and that was fantastic.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
A half shot, so in that, and it was great. But
okay,
shall we get to it? So first one.
Let's get to this. The name of this one is called the Bold Fashioned. Okay, so it's kind of a Becherovka twist on an old fashioned. Okay, so we're gonna be using the shaker glass here, and we're gonna also be muddling this up. For this one here, we're gonna garnish with a twist of orange and clove. So let's go ahead and get started. So first thing we're going to do is 30 mils of the Becherovka. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. First thing is we're actually going to muddle the orange and the cloves together. Okay. So let's go ahead, cut this baby up. Now, the more, if you like orange, then I would say use up to a quarter, okay? But that's completely up to you, how much you like citrusy, how much you like it to be sweet. We love citrus. We love sweet in our house, so we're going to use a quarter, okay? So we're going to go ahead, toss that baby in, and 3 whole cloves. These are so pungent, and that's why you only need 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and toss those in, get those babies muddled up. Okay.
What's nice is you'll have like the brightness from the rind of the orange too, so all the essence that'll come out of the rind.
Yeah, totally. Perfect. Okay, so now that we have that beautifully muddled up. Oh yeah, if you guys are making this with us right now, you know what I'm talking about when you smell that.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Actually, this might be enough to have me actually put a little bit of clove into my orange juice when I do fresh greens orange juice. That's how good this smells. Okay, so back to the Becherovka. So 1 part, 30 mil Becherovka. Okay. 1 part, 30 mil of bourbon. Okay. For this 1 year, I'm using a 7-year aged. This is actually a small batch bourbon from Costco that we had picked up. And I find that this works pretty darn well when you're doing mixers. Okay. We're going to do 10 milliliters of simple syrup.
Just the cutest measuring cup.
Oops, I put a little much in there, so let me just do a little bit. Perfect. All right. So now we have done this with a couple different bitters. We did it with the peach bitters. That was awesome. It calls for the orange bitters. We are using the orange, so we are going to use the orange bitters, but we picked up
peach. This is the peach one.
we picked up one of these here locally from Crude, and has 6 different bitters in there. And so if you get a chance to get something like this, it sure does come in handy because these bitters, they'll last you forever. You know
this
what I mean?
particular one is Sycophant.
This is the Sycophant. All right, so there we are. So just a couple drops there?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah, it calls for 3 dashes of bitters. So how many drops did you do?
How
many? Yep. You can do 1 more.
One more?
Yep, 1 more.
Boop.
Perfect.
All right. Awesome. I feel like I'm a scientist.
You do have the beaker glass.
Just a really good-looking one. Really entertaining to myself, at least. You know. Okay. So, other than that, let's go ahead and add some ice. We're gonna do about 1/3 of the glass with ice. Okay, and then we're just gonna stir that.
And if anybody has a type of liqueur or liquor that you'd like us to use, or if there's a cocktail that you've been wanting to try but haven't had the opportunity to and you'd like to see us make it, put it in the comments or drop us an email. You can send that to info@a-la-carte-cooking, and then we can set it up for making.
All right.
Do you count?
So
do you
we're gonna
sing
go
happy
ahead.
birthday in your head for this?
That's a really good question. You know what? Why not? I was actually just listening to you because I love it. You know, we love experimenting in our house with these cocktails. So I'd love if you guys would send over some liquor choices that you have, some spirits that you have that you're like, hey, I need to use these. What should I do with them? And join us on the happy hour on Sundays. You know what I mean? Okay, so we have this beautifully all stirred up. Let me go ahead and grab my glass.
He's coming to see if he's got an ice cube.
Yeah. Bruce, you want a little ice cube there, Bubba? All right, so we're going to go ahead and grab one of these spheres. Oh, look at that.
It's a little nipple.
Wow. Glad that didn't come out of my mouth. We are fancy. All right. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and strain this into that cocktail glass.
And what kind of glass are you using?
Glass with a sphere. And it's going to be delicious.
A whiskey glass.
Now, this is a chilled whiskey glass. Put that in the freezer earlier.
Ooh, that's looking good.
Right? Oh, this looks awesome, you guys. And we're just going to go ahead and garnish this with a twist of orange. Here we are. I'm going to do a small spritz over the top. And one or two more cloves. Ding. All right. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, if this doesn't get the job done on a date, I don't know what does. Mm. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh no. We're shutting this thing down. It's going down. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna let you guys see the rest. That is so good.
Mm. Wow.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome.
I'm like salivating. It's so good.
Super good. Super
Wow,
good. Okay.
That's really good.
So
really good.
you go over there. Enjoy that. All right. So we're going to do the next one. And this one is called the Mini Spanky Tini. That's right. The Mini Spanky Tini. I don't know how the hell it got its name, but it did. And this is on the Becherovka website. But this one, we're going to do a little something different. And instead of the Calvados, we have Cognac. This is what we had at home. And so we're going to just kind of sub that out. But I would recommend to try both of those. Okay. All right. So
we have a comment.
Oh,
Nostrovia.
yeah. Nostrovia.
I don't know that the literal translation is let's get drunk, but.
But I like it. You know what I mean? We can change it. Yeah. We can change it, you guys, with enough people. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that Mini Spanky Tini. How funny is that? All right, so let me go ahead and. Oh, you're gonna get that for me? Okay, cool. So we're gonna dump out those ingredients, and then we're gonna start from scratch. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get 30 mils of the Becherovka. It's a 1-to-1 Becherovka, and your favorite cognac. Okay. Let me go ahead and toss this.
Is that for you?
Oh, thank you. Okay. So 30 mil. I've had so much fun experimenting with this. This has probably been one of the funnest things that I've experimented with. Because most of the times, you know, you're experimenting with another bourbon, another whiskey, another vodka, another gin, but with something like this, it is so off. You know, it is so different than what you're normally used to. And we've just had such a great time experimenting with this. So I definitely recommend, I don't get paid by them or anything, that if you like mixing cocktails and you like playing around with them like we do, definitely have a bottle of that in the arsenal. All right, so let's go ahead and do 30 mils of the cognac. So on the recipe on the website, again, it calls for the Calvados, but we didn't have that. So we used another kind of sweeter dark spirit, okay? And also, so you know, too, on that last one we did, the Bold Fashion, just like with most dark spirits, you can substitute the bourbon for tequila, or if you want to substitute it for rum. So dark spirits, you can substitute those around a bit, make it even cooler. So we did bourbon. We found that for our taste buds in this household, perfect, knocked it out of the park. Okay, all right. So we're gonna do the sweet vermouth. We're gonna do 20 mil of this.
You have a suggestion for a different day of maybe doing moonshine one day.
Oh, do some moonshine. Let me get on that. The 1,000 proof. This is how you burn your face off. I love it. I love it. No, that'd actually be really fun. I'll have to see what we can come up with for some moonshine. Actually, that'd be a cool one. Orange bitters. A couple dashes of the orange bitters again. Bang, bang. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead, add in the ice, stir it up, And then we're just going to add it to a small martini glass. You'll see that it's in the freezer chilling right now.
You're the commercial. You want to see if there's an ice cube coming out of the freezer for you.
I got you, buddy.
Is there an ice cube coming out of the
We
freezer?
have one. Oh, look at this.
He's waiting for the ice cube.
Look at this.
Oh, so excited
so
for the
good.
ice cube.
All right, can you come down here and sit, please? We've been teaching. Bruce is 14 weeks now. He's a teenager. He knows these things. Can you sit? Oh my God. You take your ice cube? Okay. There you go, Bubba. And off he goes. My heart. Oh my gosh. Okay. Back to this. I'm going to tear up. So we're just going to go ahead and stir all those ingredients in with some ice. Sing happy birthday 2 times. There we are.
Oh, and the literal translation is let's get drunk, apparently.
Oh.
It was Googled.
It was Googled. Let's get drunk.
Nostrovia.
Nostrovia. Jeez, I think we're going to switch that out for cheers in our house. Always ends up being, you know, somebody always ends up getting drunk one way or another.
It's usually
Would you like a glass of wine with dinner? Sure. Cheers. 30 minutes later. How about 4 bottles of wine? You know, whatever it is. Oh, we have a good time here. I love it. All right. So let me go ahead and grab my little baby martini glass. Oh, this thing is adorable. Look at these little babies. Nice, frosted. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, that looks beautiful.
So gorgeous.
That couldn't be more perfect.
Beautiful, right? I know, right? Ultra classy.
Aunt Jane says happy Sunday.
Oh, happy Sunday, Aunt Jane, to you too. And then you'll just garnish this with a little orange.
Ooh, that one was so perfect.
I know, right? A little twist of orange over the top.
And why are you rolling it? Let's see how you rolled it.
Because I want to. I just rolled it up. Bang, like so, okay? Boop. I just like it just chilling in the bottom there. Look at that.
So cute.
Mm. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. Ooh, wow. Wowie.
Yeah.
Honey, you got to get some of that. Now that we've dialed this in, I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. My brother's going to show up. So you're like, hey, so what'd you end up doing with this? And I'm going to tell him I did nothing.
Wow.
I didn't do anything with it because I want to keep the rest of it for myself. Just kidding.
These are delicious.
He's going to see this.
These are great.
Call me a liar. All right, you guys.
So bold fashion.
Bold fashion. Bomb.
Mini Spanky Tini.
Mini Spanky Tini. Cheers. Nostrovia.
Nostrovia. There you are.
Mm.
And a special thanks to Natalia for
Yes.
helping us with the pronunciation.
Thank you so much, Natalia, for that.
Give us some
And thank you
lessons this
so
week.
much, Dave and Liz, for this, for my birthday. Hands down, the funnest liqueur that I have gotten to experiment with in a long time. All right, you guys, thank you so much.
See you next week.
We will see you 3:30 next Sunday.
Yep.
Hit us up. Let us know if there is thank you, Liz. Let us know if there is a liqueur or something that you want to see us do some cocktails with, and so you can play around at home. Really love doing this for you guys. All right. And hey, and tell your friends and tell your family members to jump on this too. because this is an awesome thing that you guys can kind of experience if you guys are not able to, oh, jeez, the lobe, he always gets me on the lobe, able to experience, you know, this together. This is kind of fun that you guys can take advantage of, okay? All right, you guys, cheers. Thank you so much again for joining us.
We'll see
Cheers,
you next week.
Nostrovia.
Nostrovia.
Chin chin. Bye-bye. Oh, Bruce, my goodness. My goodness, Bubba. What is going on?